All right, Liv, here is a side-by-side with you and Pernilla, who won the run. Just to give you like a better visual online. We were talking about how sometimes you're, much rounder than you need to be. So coming into this same gate here, you can see how she goes pretty direct at it, right? But still gets that turn done. You're going to be significantly more of a round turn. And we just need, as we talked before, we need to get a little more pressure up above. You're pressuring right around now. So we want pressure when we intersect rise line right here through fall line. And here's a sort of fall line and below fall line. And when you pressure below fall line, what's going to happen? Ski's going to hook up, keep carving, and you'll be going literally across the hill, right, as you can see there. So your skis are much more going across the hill, than hers. Hers is a little more diagonal down the hill, keeping it moving down the hill. We talk about the stance, how we need to narrow it, and you can see she runs a pretty narrow stance. And what does that do? Well, allows you to be really quick foot to foot. She can pressure the outside ski pretty well. She's not two-footed. Also allows her to take a less distance traveled, because her outside foot a heck of a lot closer to the gate than yours. She comes through here. Just gives just enough space above in the rise line in order to pressure on the fall line and bring turn shape back, so she's passing the gate with her direction done. You obviously went a little higher line and then it to be very round and passing the gate with direction done, yes, but ski's pointing more across the hill than down the hill. She came through here, direction done, and you can see the bend in her outside ski. She's really pressured the outside ski there, and it's a short, powerful arc that we're looking for. And she had direction done, and she immediately pole planted and get off the outside ski and onto the new one. And you're going to just hang on it a little longer, and now you're off of it. So, not quite as obviously closer to the gate. She got off that ski and has her skis heading more down the hill again than you. She came through here, not a single, no spray whatsoever, really clean. Obviously we kind of skidded the top a bit, pretty big spray, and pressuring below, or more below. Coming into the hairpin, you can see how she really got herself outside it a little bit, above it, and could enter straight in. And obviously we talked about sometimes we need shape in and shape out, but that all depends on how offset they are above and below. This one we could really run straight in and then just give our feet a little room, come out with a slight direction. But you could see how little of a turn she made in here, as opposed to you can way out there, came all the way back in. So really overturning quite a bit this hairpin. So she kept her skis more on the fall line, could accelerate out, taking it down the hill. You can also see here how much across the hill your skis are going to be really after the gate. And let's see what she does. She's running it, taking it down the hill, right? So kind of see the difference. You're going across the hill. She's really heading off just to above the next gate slightly. We want to head off to kind of where our next apex should be. See a nice bend in her outside ski, even though her, keeps a nice tight stance, but really it allows her to pressure the outside ski and be quick foot to foot. So, line is hard to figure out. Can we go, do we go too direct? Are we too high? It's like the Goldilocks. What's just right? And it is ability driven. So what we got to try to do is just not be quite as round, not as loopy. Narrow the stance. You've got a GS stance when you're skiing slalom. And obviously in combinations, the hairpins, we really got to not overturn them, but every hairpin's different, as we were saying. So we don't go straight on all of them, but each one's different, and we learn that in inspection, and then execute the line. But fifth place anyway. Great job. I hope this helps to visualize what we've been talking about.